Hey guys, this is Daniel from Valor Comic Services and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I clean in my comic books to get ready for grading. So I use this process for every book that I work on. It's super easy. You can do this at home if you even want to. It's easy to just get some, cheap books and practice on it. It takes a little bit to get the method down, but once you've done it a few times, it's smooth sailing. So let me reverse the camera real quick and I'll show you what we're working on. Take this glove off because that ain't working. There we go. Right. So on the books that I'm working on today, I've got She-Hulk #1, as well as Secret Origins of Superheroes #17. That's going to be the first appearance of the Huntress and She-Hulk, respectively. So starting off, you just take it out of the bag. This one is a higher grade She-Hulk. When you're removing your comic books from the bag and board, you always want to be mindful of tape. Tape tape pull is something that can stick to the comic and then rip off part of the cover. It sucks. I've done it multiple times, and it's never fun whenever that happens. So, now that you've got your book out of the bag, the first thing you want to do is just kind of inspect it, have a general idea of where you're going to be going and headed with it. And then you take a cotton round and just start wiping it down. I know some people prefer to put the bagging board underneath the front cover for additional support. It's totally up to you. It's whatever's going to make you feel more comfortable. But for sanity's sake, we'll do it with this one. And like here, you can even see down here, this little bit of dirt that's right by Spider-Man's face. Whenever we clean that, that's going to get removed. And this is a very high grade. Right, so that's been wiped down. Now the next thing is a white polymer eraser, much like this, and then a dirt eraser. So what the dirt eraser is, it acts like a sponge, and it'll just clean your eraser as you use it. And you're just going to want to get all the white. Good morning, Supreme Love. What's going on? And then using the eraser, most of the time, you're just doing small little circles. You Bob Ross it and just do happy little circles. You, Now, when using this eraser, you don't want to hit any of the color because it's going to remove the color if you go over it with the eraser. Unfortunately, this is an all-white cover, but it's a pretty clean copy, so I don't have to spend too much time cleaning it. Now, the back may be a different story. I haven't gotten to check out the back yet, Normally the back is where you spend most of your time with cleaning. Just flip over and repeat. I'm not going to put the bagging board underneath the back cover. I normally don't, especially if it's for a higher graded book like this one. And then just work your way up the spine. Now with this book, I'm moving pretty quick. That's just because, again, this is already a high grade. It's already pretty clean, so I don't have to spend too much time going crazy with it. It's going to be circumstantial to each book because, like fingerprints, they're all different. They've been through some different stuff. To me, high grade is anything above a 9. So if you look at it, a near mint book is a 9. So that's my criteria. You get near mint, the near mint plus plus plus, and it continues to increase. But to me, high grade is a 9.0. And that tape pull that I was talking about, that's what you want to avoid. Avoid anything like that. Because I have cleaned expensive comics before, tape pulls happened, and then it sucked. Do not recommend. Most of the time now, I take a box cutter and I cut the tape and remove it and then replace it with packing tape just to cover everyone's butt. Alright, so now going to be working on this first appearance of the Huntress. And here on the spine, it's got a lot more dirt. You can see here, that's kind of what you're going to be wanting to look for in this process. It just shows a lot more, especially right here in the white. That is what you're going to be looking for to be coming off. There. And now that dirt that was there along the spine. It's now gone. Yeah, if you can help it, always use painter's tape when bagging up your books, because tape pull is horrible and it can hurt your book like significantly. I've even tape pulled a cover before where it stuck to the top cover, like say right around this mark, and the tape pull was so hard it tore the page off. So that was not fun. You see, front cover is always done. Cleaning does not take a long time at all. It just depends on the book. Especially once you start getting into more Silver Age and Copper, things that have a lot of age to them, those can get pretty dirty, and some of them can be quite tedious as well. And here we flip it over on the back, and then you can see it all right here. Most of that just comes from being in a bag and board for an extended period of time. And then here, this is where I would also be looking for pressable defects. So you can see this bend that goes right through here. It's not color breaking, so a press would actually remove that. And then you just repeat your process. Do you mean when it's yellow compared to a like the page quality of it, or compared to just fading over time? I guess that's a better way to ask the question. Is it from yellow from fading, or is it yellow because of that's how it was made? Like that's just the color of the book. It was yellow. Because I will say, when it comes to say a yellow cover, like Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of Punisher, got a lot of yellow. When it comes to cleaning books, yellow is the devil. I cannot stand working on yellow. It's just a pain in the butt to clean. Interesting. If you want, reach out to me on either Instagram or Facebook and just send me a picture, and I can kind of help let you know what I would think from it. All right, and now that one's clean. They're ready to go. And then a lot of that dirt that was there is now gone. All right. And then the next step for both of these books now that they're being cleaned, is just getting them ready for a press. And then once they go into the press, then they'll be submitted for grading. Not every book needs to be slabbed, but with more expensive books, do you like top loaders of the cases? I don't mind them. I know exactly what you're talking about because I ship a lot of raw books, and whenever I do, I'll put some of the higher quality ones in there. But if you're just looking for something to display, then that's definitely the way to go. That'll help protect it. I do agree that not every book has to be graded, but if it's something that you just want to have displayed or kept safe from, damages or anything like that, then for sure they make those little inserts that you can just slide the book with the backing board. Mylars are really good too. Mylars are a really high quality bag for the bag and board. They just have a crystal clear look to them, and they do amplify the look. I can't stand Mylars, but that's from a cleaning perspective because they're just so rough to your book to be handling. But if your goal is to just have it displayed, put it in a Mylar bag and then put it on one of those top loaders like you're talking about, and then you're good to go. All right, guys, that's the process of it. Super easy. Depending on the book, it doesn't take long. I have spent up to 2 hours cleaning a book before. So it just depends on what you've got put in front of you. But these two, we knocked it out in under 20 minutes. Easy peasy. And that's all you got to do. Also, make sure you glove up because, say, whenever you're working on a dark book similar like this, if you're rough with it, you can leave thumbprints. Thumbprints can become color breaking, and then it will damage your book as well. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions at all, wait, I have one right here. Actually, look down, and there's a top loader like we're talking about. So you get a Mylar bag, and then get a top loader, and then it would just fit down in like that. And now it's protected. But yeah, if you got any questions, reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram at Valor Comic Services. Super easy to find, and I'll help you out the best way I can. Thanks, guys.